Hey y'all, it's Corey with Everyday Man, doing everyday reviews for everyday people. And today I'd like to give you guys another review of a top quality ice chest, and we'll get to it right after this. Okay guys, so I was given an opportunity here recently to purchase another high-end ice chest. And as you can see, I'm a kind of fan of ice chests if you're at all familiar with my channel. I did an ice retention test on an Arctic here back a little while back. And I used this Cabela's polar cap as a base, as a guide of how long one should last, right? I've had this little guy now for about 4 years, a little over 4 years. And this ice chest has really held up well. It's a little bit dirty, it's a little bit scratched up, but it performs just as well as the day I got it. In fact, I got ice in it right now. I'm using it for iced coffee in the mornings at my camp, and I plan on being at my camp for about 10 days, and this thing's gonna hold ice for that long. So when I went to buy another ice chest, I looked at the Yetis. I was gonna buy a Yeti because I wanted to do a review for you guys to compare a Yeti with, say, a Cabela's on Arctic. And this ice chest right here, it's pretty expensive. This is a $350 ice chest, and it's an 80 quart. The Yeti I could get for the same price, $350, was a 65 quart. And I really wanted something bigger. I've got the 40, I've got my Arctic 52. I wanted something on the larger end. And that's why I went with this guy again. It was cheaper than the Yeti per quart. And I know from having this one that this is gonna be a beast of an ice chest. Now, let me give you some pros and cons to it. It is a beast of an ice chest. For being an 80 quart, this thing is huge. These handles on the side are great for strapping this thing down. They're good for carrying it. In fact, on my little one, I don't know if I've ever used the rope handles that tuck underneath. But they do tuck underneath and they're there, and they're actually glow in the dark. It's pretty neat. But I honestly never use them. I use the hard handles, but they make this thing really, really long. In fact, let's do some measurements on it. This ice chest is just about 40 inches long, and it's about 21 inches high, and it weighs in right at 40 pounds. So this is no lightweight ice chest. In fact, it's so big, it doesn't fit under the bed cover of my 2500 Ram, which I found, I didn't measure it before I bought it. I don't know if I would have bought it having known that, because I do like to keep my ice chest covered where nobody can see them. These things are expensive. These things are an investment. These things are something you'll keep for a long time. So it not being able to fit under my bed cover, I would say, is a real con to me. But with that being said, I know this is gonna be a superb ice chest. This thing is, I'll be able to pass this on to my kids when I die. It's that kind of investment. It's really that good. And I was thinking about getting the 100 quart. I was thinking about getting the bigger one than this, and I'm really glad I didn't. This is gonna be plenty enough for what I need. I would probably never use the 100. And if I'm being really honest with you guys, the orange only comes in the 80, and I really like the orange. I think it's pretty cool. Now, some of the really nice features about this thing: it's got an integrated bottle opener, which I think is just really cool. It may seem a little gimmicky, but they work great. And it would just be a waste of space if they didn't have them. Now, along with that, this cooler has a one-piece hinge. There's an aluminum rod that runs all the way through the back of this thing. You are never gonna rip the cover off of this cooler unless you're absolutely got it laid on its back and you try and run over it or something. This thing is substantial. It's gonna be around for a long time. In fact, on my way over here, my camp's a few hours from my house, and I actually put two 20-pound bags of ice in this cooler so I could put in my freezer and have ice for the Thanksgiving week. I'll be here all week. I put those 2 bags in here, and when I got here, I plugged in my chest freezer. So I had to let it cool off before it would hold ice. So I ended up with two 20-pound bags of ice in this cooler for right at 24 hours. It was just about a full day. And I was expecting to have lost some ice. Generally you would, you put ice in a cooler, you're gonna lose ice. Guys, when I picked those 2 bags up out of here, this ice chest was completely dry and there was not water in the bottom of those bags. It really holds ice that well. In fact, I'm not even gonna be doing an ice retention video on this ice chest because it's simply, there's no need. It's a 12-day ice chest, and I would be willing to bet that under a carport in the shade, it's gonna hold ice for 12 days. It's not gonna be an issue. So ladies, Christmas is coming up. If you guys anything like me and he likes ice chests, man, this would be a really good product to get him. It's not something you want to buy just out of the blue because it is expensive, and I understand that. And I really don't know if I can go buy a $400 ice chest every day. But if you're looking to get something nice, man, and you're looking for an investment, you really need a cooler that's going to hold ice. There is nothing that can beat one of these Cabela Polar Cap ice chests. I mean, hands down, they are an absolute great product. Like I said, I've had this one for 4 years and it performs like the day it was born. The day it was born. The day I bought it. And I've also got this one now and I'm just really excited about them. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Please consider subscribing, guys. And until next time, I'll see y'all on Everyday Man.